Hello sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Achele with this very quick and simple baked achomo or ching ching recipe for you all. It is quick, easy and super healthy. Let's get started. In a bowl, add in 4 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use soft flour if you prefer. 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm adding a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and I'm going to mix everything until it is well combined. I'll then add in a 1/4 cup of margarine, and I'm using the Cook brand from Ghana. Look, this margarine right here is very high in fat, so you don't need a lot to get a nice rich achomo or chin chin, okay? If you are in the diaspora and using other margarines or butter, you may have to double the amount. I'll leave a link to my original recipe in the description box for you all to check out, but I wanted to use this margarine because a lot of the sweet team members were using it and their chin chins were coming out either soggy or too soft, they said. Once you mix everything until it is well incorporated, make a well in the middle of it, add in a 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. To that, add about half a cup of water and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to go ahead and mix this together until a nice soft dough is formed. Now, I'm using about a cup of water, but I'm not adding everything at the same time. I'll be adding it little by little until I have reached my desired consistency.
Adiana to look bonon again. Gambling butter, gambling fish. Now sweet ajele. Mbao, maybe open. Continental food, madam. Food, madam. International food captain. We'll show you how to make pizza, jollof, banku and okra soup, sushi and pastries. All this and more. Sweet ajele. Go go, go go, gaga. Sweet ajele. Go go, go go, gaga. Sweet ajele.
And this is the consistency that I'm going for. So I'll divide the dough in half and I'll wrap it in plastic wrap and allow it to rest until I'm ready to begin rolling. Give it about 15 minutes to rest so that the gluten can relax. You can place this in your refrigerator if you prefer. 15 minutes later, I will dust my work surface with some flour, place my dough on it and begin rolling it. And the thicker your dough, the thicker your chin chin or achomo would be. So I'm going to roll it into a nice thin layer, just as you see right here, and then I'll begin cutting it. Now when it comes to cutting, you can cut it into any shape that you prefer. I'll be cutting mine into squares, and I keep dusting it with flour because I don't want it to stick together when I'm cutting it. So while cutting, I'll continue to dust it as well so that it'll separate beautifully before we transfer it onto our baking tray.
Continental food, madam. Food, madam. International food captain. We'll show you how to make pizza, jollof, banku and okra soup, sushi and pastries. All this and more. Sweet ajele. Go go, go go, gaga. Sweet ajele. Go go, gaga. Sweet ajele.
Once I'm done cutting, to prevent it from sticking together, I'll sprinkle some more flour over it before I begin scraping it off my work surface. I'll then transfer it into my baking sheet and bake it in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven until it is nice and golden brown. While baking, bring it out periodically, give it a shake, give it a stir. Some of it may be sticking together. You can separate it. At this point, it is done for some people, but I want this to be more brown. So I'll just stir it around, separate any that are sticking together, and I'll place it back in the oven, checking on it periodically until it is at the brownness that I'm going for. If you like your achomo or chin chin on the soft side, then at this point it is done. But we are going for the real crunchy type, so we'll place it back in the oven. And in about 20 minutes, our achomo is ready. Oh my goodness. So beautiful, so crunchy. Your family would love it. Be sure to store it in an airtight container or jar like this, and it shall last for up to a year. I kid you not. Be sure to add this to your holiday table and your guests would love it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try the recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.